the saying used to go, if you want to know the time, ask a policeman. Sadly, for two residents of Emmerdale, their time was up all because of the crooked cop played by our final guest today. However, it seems for DC Henshaw, his time may be up as well.
This is crazy. You can't seriously think you can use that.
Would you rather I went to prison while you and Banjo Boy fall back into each other's arms?
I've told you that would never happen.
I'm going to make sure of that.
By killing more innocent people.
No. Just two.
Please welcome Michael McKell.
I met some of these girls outside and I thought they're going to boo me, but...
It's a funny one, isn't he?
Didn't they? Who's a funny one?
Your character.
What's funny about him?
Well, he's very dark.
That's part of my character.
Yeah.
So I got cast.
It's all got a little bit confusing now. What was happening there? What was that click that we heard at the end?
Sounds like a handgun to me.
It does sound like what's going to... Is he taking her hostage, or what's the thing?
The thing is, he fell in love with this woman, and he thought that he could woo her. It didn't quite happen, so he thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a little fire outside her house.
He's a funny one, I told you.
Not your normal policeman, then.
I'm going to call her and say, look, there's a fire, I'm going to come and rescue her. And as he went to... It all went wrong. And then the Dingles had some paint open here, and that went up, and suddenly I've killed two people. And
Yeah,
all he wanted...
killed Terry and Viv. Hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So what you're saying...
Well, it wasn't personal.
You're saying he's not a bad man. He just wanted to be a bit of a hero, and it all went
Hang on
wrong.
a minute. You pretended that your girlfriend had a stalker. You invented a stalker.
No, I did that. Like, I just ring her, and then she'd answer, and I didn't know what to say to her.
That is so bad.
Not doing yourself any favours,
I was like most men. I manipulated the situation to my advantage.
Did you know that any of this was going to happen to your character?
Yeah. Gavin, who we sadly lost, our producer, he said, Michael, I'd like you to do this. And he called me up to our studios, and he was just, like, we'll all have to smoke outside now. He was just having a cigarette outside. He said, right, next week we'll go and have a drink, and I'll talk you through the whole thing. It's going to be great. But sadly, I never got to have that drink, because Gavin then got diagnosed with lymphoma. And they've got a charity football game on the 19th. It's Corrie against Emmerdale. So look it up online and go and support them. And it's,
You're not going to be there, are you?
No, I'm working. What? There'll be torches and fireworks.
Are you going to be filming Death? Is that what you're working on at the moment? The
It's
film
my
with Nick
speciality.
No, Death is the name of a film.
Death is a movie by my friend Martin Gooch. He's directing it with Nick Moran and Leslie Phillips, so we're shooting that at the moment.
And what are you playing? Is it a
I
co-part
play
with
a
Leslie?
television host.
Oh. Are you looking and learning?
No, it's about twinkling and smiling, isn't it?
You don't set fire to the studio, do you?
No,
Yeah, you don't
no.
ring someone up on the show pretending to be a stalker in their dressing room.
You're not an ex-copper, are
Next
you?
time my phone rings, I'm not answering it in case it's you.
What is the film about? What are you playing?
It's a black, dark comedy, and it's too convoluted to explain, really.
Right, thank you very
you go.
much.
It'll take too long. I can't plug my record
How many
there.
policemen have you played, Mike? Because we worked
Cops.
together on MIT and we were both
did.
coppers. You're a copper in Emmerdale, ex-copper.
Well, no, he's a good cop. He just fell in love with the wrong woman. Hey, that happens. It's true. You're going to find out. He's a tortured soul. You're going to find out.
Now, hey, you were very subtle there. You said, I can't talk about my film because I won't get my plug in. People don't know that you're a singer-songwriter as well.
Well, that's how I started. Straight from school, I was signed to Phonogram after being told by my careers officer at McKell in Walthamstow that people from this school don't become actors. And he gave me a pamphlet on Beau Walter Scott, which made toilet rolls. And so that just made me a bit more angry, so I got a record deal with Phonogram, thanks to Terry Venables. I used to sing in one of his boozers, and he just introduced me to loads of people, and that happened. Then I got a solo deal with Warner Brothers, then with EMI, and then I had a car crash. Bang.
No.
You had a car crash? Yay!
They obviously don't like your character.
It's a very dark audience.
You know, we were talking about inappropriate reactions.
So what happened? You had a car crash?
Had a car crash. Was in a hospital for 6 months. And when you have a big smash like this, because it was a really big smash,
Sure.
you know, the car flipped.
Don't tell me your voice was different when you came
No,
out.
it wasn't. But I tell you what, my legs were in the back seat, so I did worry about that. But I remember I was pulled out. 2 boys early for Sunday morning football pulled me out, and there was a girl holding me, crying, and she was crying her eyes out. And I said, "Don't cry. It's all right. I'm not going to die." She went, "I think you are." But when you have a big accident like that, you have to have therapy. And I went to a therapist called Heather, a very hirsute lady who wore sandals in the winter. And she said to me, "What do you think you're going to do, Michael? Because obviously you can't walk. You're going to be in leg braces for the best part of 2 years." I said, "I'm going to be an actor." And she said, "You should set your sights a little lower." So, Heather, if you're watching, I am an actor.
Yes. And you're a musician. Very quickly, Michael, I'm just going to add that your album Shower Over Moon Street is out now as well.
Shower Over Moon Street singles out on iTunes from the 21st. Buy it, it's fantastic.
So, Michael McKell, everyone.
Thank you.
And the single as well, I don't know if you actually got the name out, it's called Save Me. And we are saving you now because you've run out of time. You're lucky. Honestly, you're about to get lynched by our audience today. They're dark. They're dark.
Just wanted to say it's co-written by Ian Werry, who's the most talented, wonderful man, and he's been my friend since we were 14 years old.
OK, well, you think it was Bedlam today, it's going to be even worse tomorrow. It is going to be Bedlam with actor Hugo Spear. Plus, we're going to be meeting Tameka Epson. We're going to see all of you again tomorrow at 12:30. Bye-bye for now.